Adam's Olaf and kind of
like
struggle.
Akali.
But the good thing about Akali into the Olaf is that because Olaf needs to hit things to reset that old timer to be able to not get CC'd, Akali can just nullify that with a Shroud entirely. Sit in a Shroud, wait at the Olaf ult, and then go for the fight.
We've had a lot of...
Because they had a best of 3 versus Na'Vi, whereas KC ended up matching against Vitality, and the conversation was, well, if Vitality went up against GX, GX would have been knocked out and Vitality would have been top 4. But now they get to put the Doubters to rest as it's a gank in the top lane.
Yeah, level 6 here for Knock-Knocko, taking his time getting as much damage as possible. CC immune is the walk, healing up off the clone. Knock-Knocko dashes in. Another sidestep on the Shuriken flip, though. Credit to Lot. They're just waiting out the ultimate before they try and finish this kill. TF ulti in. They will finally get him. No, got interrupted in the mid lane. Luckily, Lince is able to get out and knock.
Just after the 12-minute mark was. And at the moment, we're actually seeing that lane swap that Vitality have been doing thus far every game, but it's actually GiantX who are the ones initiating this here.
They seem like want to get the Olaf out of this lane matchup. Going for an early... Actually, I say that. He went for an early Hex Drinker, then they swapped to bot.
Some of the math not mathing very well. Stages, and then just not being able to convert it into a destroyed Nexus.
One of the things, though, is GiantX... Oh, hang on.
Hold that thought. Again, Shuriken flip going a little bit wide here, but Lot, of course, used the ulti in the bot lane earlier. Doesn't have it here. They're just going to run him down. Another kill going in their favor. Another kill donated to Knock-Knocko.
Nice, a nice job by Vitality to pick off top lane, as I was about to say GiantX are getting
Vitality are successfully accelerating this game, and they're doing a really good job of punishing this Olaf. They just need to keep it up, basically, and they need to keep the pace of the game going like
all
this.
Plates he's been able to grab, just harassing this Olaf under tower,
yeah.
or in this case, in the top lane where no tower remains. CC immune is Lot. Ghost popped as well. Very close to still having the damage as the ulti fades. One more auto. Linsis able to grab that one.
Yeah, they just continue to bully Lot in this top side. GiantX going to try and respond towards Knock-Knocko in the bottom lane. This one might be a little bit more difficult, though. They're trying to bring in reinforcements, but Noah, but a bit away still.
Jun on the way. Knock-Knocko surviving would be devastating here. Dash 2 on the first cast. The ultimate can just dash out. Ulti is going to catch Humanoid and manage to pull him back. They will at least get one. Knock-Knocko not in a position to follow up here as Noah will grab the kill.
He did debate seeing if his ultimate would execute Isma. He wisely recognized that he did not have the damage needed. The Herald does get secured on the other side, but Humanoid TP'd in with the intention of helping his AD carry, his top laner, ends up giving a kill over, but now Knock-Knocko in a bit of danger.
Bubble does connect. Colin body blocked by Fleshy. Siege pressure is there for GX, but they're not knocking down.
16.5 minutes, 3 dragons down. That is crazy control coming through from Isma. And now this puts a lot more pressure onto Vitality, especially. The only bad news is like, well, okay, there's a bit of propaganda around Kentet Drake. Like, I don't think it's his upgraded Rod of Ages. Okay, Herald used in mids.
Tidal Wave, hoping maybe just to catch out Linsis here. Follow-up engage comes in from Fleshy, only able to catch the clone with the ultimate. Vitality make it out, but ultimately the Herald got to crash. The tower took a chunk of damage, and both sides just spent a lot of ultimates.
GiantX looking to see if they can make a pick off the back of it, but good ultimate from Linsis kind of keeps him at bay. Now the TP from Humanoid, though.
Yeah, moving in. Nice bubble to stop more. Knockup is there onto Isma. Protoplasm Harness finally going to proc there. He walks away, starting to heal up a little bit more. Protobelt with the gold card. Lockdown, no, and Vitality will just
try and open up with a nice little bit of gold into the hand of Jackies, right? So at least ahead of a dragon, every little boat lock to the side of the red, if it's not cleared out, might be spotted by Humanoid here. It could be a good TP ward, but Humanoid walked past it, actually.
Yeah. TP now coming in. Lot joining the line. Wanted to take as much time as possible. Not afraid to commit the TP for this one.
Building up the tension here is GX on the precipice with match point.
Jackie's potentially the one who's been caught out. Full committal here. Bubble going to stop the play somewhat. Jackie's flash now forced back. 2 men caught out. And in the meantime, Lot running through trying to zone away cards. He does it quite successfully. It's Humanoid who drops down. That's 2 members down on the side of Vitality. They have not been able to leverage Knock-Knocko's lead yet, but in he goes now, trying to make the difference. spinning into this fight, but Knock stunned for so damn long. Finally lands on the shuriken flip. Isma taking a step back, Ignite ticking, the shield coming in just in. Knock with his TP advantage tries to make a fast play by TPing to the bot lane. Vitality in the pit already and looking to force the fight in their favor. Knock ready to take over already. Egg form burned. Jackie's down. GX too eager to try and contest, to try to hope that they could maybe steal away this Drake, and it costs them so much. The soul denied
from a potential smite steal.
Gonna be hard for him to get in. Mega Blast Cone there does get autoed. AK, Baron going to fall. Multi-man lockup as Noah's hoping to get a kill back, but the Baron already down. Vitality.
Ooh, Karzy.
And patience is the most important thing, as GX will steal the crab. But yeah, I think that Vitality just got a little too overconfident in the previous game. They over-aggressed and they got punished for it. So they need to demonstrate that discipline here in trying to get the most out of this Baron as they can. Knock with this split push for the time being should put some good damage down on top tower. Could this be the window that GX is looking for?
Knock continuing to pressure the clone though, body blocking so much of the damage, also getting a little bit of a knock-up onto Noah just to ensure Lince's escape, while Humanoid and Knock really making the most of what's not a 1-3-1, it's actually a 1-1 when he did have such a massive lead. As now we see some posturing around mid lane. Yet another gold card's going to connect. Going to be a little bit more of an engage as now Linces has got things kicked off. Flashback from Noah. Humanoid gold card ready to go. Lot now getting involved in the fight, just running face first into Humanoid. Might be able to get something back here, but it's Knock on the flank. Moving in, hoping to find an angle to get the shuriken flip. Ulti's still there. Perfect information for Vitality. They managed to take down Jun.
Just a little too big at this point, because the idea is quite nice from GX. Force the fight in the middle lane while Vitality is separate.
Paying his dues as GiantX set up in the mid lane. They see Kali on bot side, so they will just get the turret here. But it's a case of how much do Vitality want to let them...
Coming out from Fleshy. Ulti denied by the ulti in the meantime. Knocko ice it upside. Lince is going into the backside. Knocko can't quite get into the fight yet, and now the Olaf is just starting to run through! He's able to stay in melee range finally for the first time in the game, so the ulti just keeps going!
I'm sorry, executed team fights I think I've seen. That was egregiously bad, and they've just handed
player does when they push all. Gentlemen, it's happening again.
I'm so angry.
I know. I can hear it in your voice. It's not even disappointed, Dad. You're like,
I think what was that? Like, what was that? There was no logic there.
Yeah,
Humanoid was just. I don't even know what he was doing. Normally, I try my best to give the perspective of the pros, but I genuinely am baffled by what
he may have just caused Vitality the series. Like, straight up, like, now GiantX, they get to push in. They're starting to take these turrets. They have pressure elsewhere. At least Knock trying to keep something alive by getting this top turret.
We'll have to see. Job certainly not done yet from the side of GX, but faith and Vitality was shaky coming into this game. It started to come back.
Contest. They have to walk through this choke point against an Anivia.
Ulti there, 4K getting lower. Lince is now getting involved in the fight. They're hoping to pick off Isma to stop the soul from getting stolen away, but now Lodge is starting to rampage through. Karzy pulls the feather back just in time, but Fleshy's been split away from the rest of the team. Isma still standing, 1,400 health on the Dragon, but they managed to pull Knocko back. The patience on the Zhonya's, and now they will turn back. They already got the Baron, and now GX will get the soul.
The target selection was awful. Linces jumps onto Isma, and it's both Karzy and Fleshy who try to go onto the Olaf and the backline. Like, they're immediately separated. And at that stage, Knock just sends it, hope for the best, but
Vitality to give them the necessary vision information that they need. However, the cooldown very rapidly approaching as a wall into the mid lane. Karzy now caught out, stunned there, knocked back into the wall, still able to lay a lot of damage down. Excellent use of the ulti, pull back. Now it is Isma who is in trouble. Stun, immediate Mikhail's going to come through to keep him safe.
He's just so tanky. He's just way too tanky. 50% of his HP, but he remains alive. And now they turn their attention back towards the Baron. Only the culling was used, 3 ultimates still available, but they got both Xayah and Rakan's ultis out.
Yeah, that's the thing. It makes this fight so much harder for Karzy to try and play, and now that's what GiantX are hoping that they can turn on. Jun has that ultimate to try and set things up, but Flash nearly there for Karzy. That's what Vitality are trying to hold on for.
Knocko. A long flank. The Honey Fruit giving him an extra shield. Looks like Lot did spot him. Lot isolating him. Perfect vision information coming in from the side of Vitality. GX debating if they want to stick around. Lot getting lower and lower. GX don't really have an angle of attack. Lot needs to back away. Taking his time in the 1v1. Isma now coming over the wall. Looking for a little bit more. Burns down Lot. Crucially, Vitality playing along. Extended fight is paying off. Noah going a little bit too far. Getting locked up and taken down as Karzy is now unstoppable. GX overcommitting.
I think they just should turn their attention to the Baron, but they want more kills.
Humanoid not able to protobell through the wall. Flashed in from Flashy. Oh my God, Flashy, excuse me, but it is a flashy play. Jackie's going to fall as well. Vitality felt like they almost threw it away, but just as quickly brought it back.
They're now TPing. They want to try and catch Isma as well. Spot him there. Can they finish him off? Should be able to do so. And then turn over towards the Baron.
Wait, can they just end the game? I think they should try and end the game.
I don't know if
the
they
death
have a
times are
wave.
still very long. They've just got to stop Isma. They have a wave in the top lane. They're looking to secure that inhibitor.
18
Kaza
seconds
with the
on
grubs
Noah.
as well.
13 on Lot. He will have access to ultimate. Carzy, no flash, does have an ultimate of his own. Knock go here as well. No, there's no way. Vitality must just end it here.
Oh my God, they're actually going to try and do this.
Isma desperately trying to escape. Lot empowered by the Chemtech. Holding the line for now.
Which means they get no Baron
Isma
either.
still alive. No one does a lot of
Entire lot. He's regrouping with his team. Everyone back out onto the map as Elder. Now hits the Rift.
No flash on the Wukong, on the Rakan, on the Xayah. Carzy caught, big chunk of damage. They're immediately going to try and follow up. The feathers flying are pulled back just as quickly, but there's no follow-up onto Noah. Decent damage there as Linces tries to find his way to the back line, but once again, Knock is locked up in the shroud. The Culling doing its best to cut him down. It fades away, and down goes Knock.
The bubble from Jun caught Knock, which held him in place long enough for GX to deal with. Their Vitality trying to make a call. Elder is gone, but can we finish off the Baron before they come across?
It takes so long to finish it. They have 4 Drakes. It's just so tanky. They don't want to respond. They think they're just going to concede the Baron. The trade is there.
What is this game? I mean, the thing about that fight is it's just a front to back. GX love a front to back. They really want to play that style. That choke point specifically.
Not too long now, although about 3-4 more waves there.
What damage can Nako do? I mean, on the Akali, he's going to be pretty slow.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything like the Lich Bane. It looks like they're just going to concede that inhibitor because, I mean, you can't fight the Elder. That is how you lose. Instead, they'll just have to accept that this inhibitor is gone. It is just a trade 1-for-1. But I think for GX, you just have to keep pushing. You have to force something onto Vitality. You want that fight at all costs. The Elder is the win condition right now.
It's so hard to get towards the turrets, right? You're into a Baron, so you have to try and clear it out, and Vitality get enough time to just clear out these waves. It's one of the specialties of Xayah. It's making it hard for GiantX to keep these things alive.
Culling going out, just a bit of chip damage. Dash forward from Noah, a little bit risky, honestly, but Humanoid wasn't ready with the gold card, and now GX retreating, knowing that they can't push too far forward, but they've been clearing so many waves. Eventually, mid should push in their favor.
But now they have to deal with mid and bots. That's the thing.
17 seconds, though. I think Vitality can just kind of walk them home. Are you all going to recall together?
It's very
Is there
risky
a misstep?
against the Nivea. This could be a repeat of what happened in Game 2. If they overforce, it's very dangerous.
They're just taking them on a walk. We're all going on a nice walk together as GX hoping to find that crucial wall. Humanoid hoping to find that all-important gold card.
Just back away. No one going to be able to finish off? No.
Yeah.
That should be fine, yeah.
No, I respect that he backed up. I think this is...
A sensible
Is
choice.
it a pick, though?
Oh, that's... This is a little bit bold.
All right,
10 seconds on the Baron. That will fade away.
Everything's
And we're
falling
even
off.
Steven.
Yeah, so the gold at this point really doesn't matter. Just look at the items. Lot now completing, why have I forgotten the name of it? The Maw of Malmortius.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the... So it's 5 items, 6 items. Yeah, I mean, everyone's pretty much at full build. Kazi is completely full build, with the QSS being finished on Noah. So Akali's job... So both Akali and Olaf, their job only gets harder this late into the game because AD carries are just, they're basically walking gods, right? With the amount of damage that they're able to do.
They do not need any more ego,
yeah,
bro.
but I mean, like in the late game, they just do so much damage, right? Like it's with 6 items plus the boots. He has an exhaust as well. If Lot just full sends it, he's just gonna die.
But it's the Frost God who's actually been making the big difference for GiantX. And Nivea has consistently been finding Karzy and making sure they can play the fight the way he wants to. Now, has Flash, has ult, which makes it a little bit easier, but still, I think like Jackie's has been doing a really good job of focusing Karzy in so many of these fights.
And that's the thing, right? It becomes less about the top laners like it was before, and now it becomes a lot about these mid laners. If Humanoid finds the stun on the right person, if Jackie's can find a good wall, these plays can be the difference maker that will shift the outcome of the fight.
And I gotta say, when the pressure is on, Karzy's been playing really well. 7-0 for this game is Isma. You know, backing away there. But 7-0-4, right, he has been a massive damage threat, has survived all of the attempted Olaf dives that Lot has thrown this way, and does feel like with the tools that he has, the exhaust, the ulti, the QSS, the Mikhails that can come in as well, he is really set up to take over these fights, kind of if he can play his game. The Anivia, still very scary.
3 super minions in that top side that the Akali has to deal with. So GiantX use that time to get the reset, get their final item complete on towards Noah, and also on towards Jackie's. And now start
Second Elder.
Yeah.
I've lost
No,
count.
first
It's
Elder.
third Baron.
This
I
is
think.
second Elder. Is in
Oh,
a
second,
minute.
it's spawning,
Second
yes,
Elder,
yeah.
yeah. And this will be, wait, is this 4th or 5th Baron?
This is either the 3rd or 4th Baron,
Third
isn't
or
it?
4th Baron?
I don't know.
I
I don't know, bro.
We're 46 minutes into the game, man.
I don't know if we're going to get a chance. As Noah now dashing forward. Karzi flash through. He's clean with it. Noah barely able to make it out alive. So much burn there, but it's Fleshy who will go down.
Oh. Wow, Noah actually got the last hit onto Fleshy. Now they have the numbers advantage. It's 4v5.
Snack Nako in behind them, though, and so much was used to get the pick on towards the support. But Snack Nako backing away. He doesn't want to try and commit.
But Noah still has the GA.
Is that how this game ends?
That's how this game ends. The push into the mid lane. Nako desperate to find the flank. But the core of GX is here in the mid lane. Vitality 0-5, hoping for redemption, hoping to force Silver's grace, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen because now it's Lot looking for a bit of revenge, making the difference in the face of a god-eating carry. It did not matter when he didn't have any resources left. Nako, not enough. The early advantages fade to nothing. The regular season fades to nothing. GX dismantle Vitality and bring home the clean sweep to move into top 4 in the LEC.
I am mind blown that GX 3-0'd Vitality. This Vitality roster went 0